Hi, it's Michael Wilkinson here from ancestryEBOOK. Today I'd like to show you how easy it will be for you to create your own family tree using our software. You'll find it very simple. Once you go and buy the software or download the free trial and you're off and running, you've got all these templates. The drop down is Family Tree Builders, which is one of the drop downs. We'll need to go to links and registry as well. I've skipped that. As you can see, you've got vertical tree, horizontal tree, and picture tree. Today we're going to go to vertical tree. Just as a note, to go to the registry is a good thing and create a register. So you can drag and drop, or copy and paste, I should say, and it'll help you if you've got, especially if you've got two screens or you split and tile. So this is the first coupling. This is the title box. Title box can be dragged and dropped. It can be made any size. The text, the font, the colour, the size. We'll go and have a look at that a little bit later. See how we're going for time. The marriage date is obviously in your register. You're dragging over these two interactive boxes. They're fillable text, so you'll be able to put in when these people got married. They possibly could be your 4th or 5th or 6th or 10th ancestors, like my 6th or 7th grandfather. So what we're doing here is we're just creating this line. I could go up there actually. You can see how very simple it is to manipulate all these shapes. And I don't want to take too much time because you can just see how simple this is. These would be your great aunties and uncles. You could actually build a family tree for those people if you wanted to. You wouldn't do it on this page. You could if you wanted to. Just as a note too, these family trees that I've designed can be printed out, or well, you know, once they're built, they can be printed out on as large as A1, A2, A3, A4, AO, even AO pages. I can print out AO here and end up with a beautiful with a beautiful family tree that you can frame and show off to all your family when they come. Remember this, that once this is built, you can go back and edit it any time. So if you're down the track and you're getting closer to, say, your parents or your grandparents, someone passes away, and I know it's not a lovely thing, but if they do, then you can quickly go in here and redo the little interactive box where they are. Once we fill that in, and we can then, you know, update where they passed away at and when. I prefer to talk about nicer things, but yeah, so we can just, you know, go on and build this. Now, what I'd like to show is, I like to show you how the interactive text works. We said about this, you know, this text box. If I go up here to and manipulate these buttons here, and we go to this, you can see what it's done. It's actually highlighted that, and what we're going to do from there, we're just going to go and we'll increase the font, say to 18, and we'll make it a nice, say, Pristina, and then it's highlighted, and you can see that, you know, at any time you can just go through and highlight that, and then we'll call this the Jones family, and I'll show you something here. Now you can see that I've misspelt that. It showed us straight away I've misspelled it. Look, tree. Now the only thing is I hadn't done. It won't correct. It won't correct unless it needs a capital. So here you can see we have the surname. So I would suggest that the Christian name here, you'd leave that for, you know, your great grandmother, which would, you know, we call her, say, Gladys Elva. How's that for a couple of really good old-fashioned names? And her surname could be Walsh. I'm not going to go into too much detail here. You can see you can fix up the 2nd of the 2nd, 1770. There's the date there. The place of death, you know, might be London, Lond. And now again, it should have picked up that, and it hasn't. Oh yes, it has. There it is there, London. And obviously up here is going to be Harold John, and he will be a Jones because this is your lineage. And then obviously here you got the maiden name, so that's the person that has married the Jones. So we don't need to put anything else in there except John Harold, because he's already a Jones. We know this. And all these are all Joneses, except for this person here. All these are all Joneses, except for this one here with a maiden name. So what we're going to go through, and we'll just change the maiden name, and she could be, you know, a Gosling. We have a Gosling, and it could be Maria, and again, you know, this is your lineage. You know, you're coming through, and then through, and then through, and it's quite easy to use. This is something I should show you too while you're here quickly. I'm going to try and speed this up. See this import button here? Once sorted out, this brings over a very unique part of what we have, and that is it brings us to being able to bring in these beautiful backdrops or watermarks, and that could be a collage of your family or whatever. Now these can go on and on and on and on and on. You can have 30 or 40 vertical lines. You can have horizontal lines. You can have a picture. Now I'm going to go now. I'll leave you with it, and we're going to have a few more tutorials on some pages where we have a template that's for your wedding and your honeymoon, where you're able to put detail about what transpired and some lovely photos, and your personal details where you put photos of yourself and all those things, all those good things about yourself that you want to leave for your kids, all those memories. So yes, I'll leave you with this and leave you with something that could be a great legacy to hand down to your children. Thank you very much. Bye.